Hey there! So today is December 17th, which means that the Project for Awesome is going on. So I want to take a minute to tell you about the Mae Sot Education Project. This is a project that's going on in some ways close to home and in some ways quite far away. I should clarify that this is pretty much me exclusively reading off their website, but the people I have talked to are people that I trust and people that I believe in, and I know that this is a group of people who are doing really good things in the world. Who are we? Why this project? In recent years, more than 1 million Burmese people have been forced by economic hardship or political repression in Burma to relocate to towns and refugee camps in Thailand. The Mae Sot Education Project is a small project based in the Eastern Townships region of Quebec, Canada, that hopes to support the Burmese people in their struggle to create a new society free from military dictatorship in Burma by contributing to the education of Burmese migrant children in Thailand. It also tries to promote friendship and solidarity between the Burmese, Thais, and Canadians to deepen the global understanding of youth volunteers and others in the Eastern Townships of Quebec, as well as in other parts of Canada. The Mae Sot Education Project began in 2003. As of summer 2011, the committee has sent 8 small teams of volunteers for 6-month periods. A total of 32 young people who have grown and contributed to the international cooperation through this experience. Over the years, it has also developed partnerships with 6 schools or learning centers, as they are called in Thailand. Volunteers divide their time between the partner schools and receiving ongoing guidance from the project committee. Thanks to the generous donors in the community, they've been able to assist partner schools with a variety of ways. Over 55% of their budget supports volunteers directly in providing English activity leadership. Another 37% of the budget provides some funding to each partner school. That brings us up to 92%. Through the volunteers, the project has donated materials and money to schools for a variety of needs: a roof, uniforms, lunches, kitchen supplies, transportation, etc. It has also collaborated with other NGOs assisting migrant schools. Because of the institutional in-kind support received from Bishop's University and Champlain College, and because of all the members of the project committee are volunteers, they spend very little money on administration. As the Burmese student population grows up, needs have evolved, and assistance with teaching other content areas has become more important. The total cost of sending 5 volunteers, supporting their work in Thailand, contributing classroom materials and financial resources to partner schools, and doing publicity and outreach is about 37,000 Canadian dollars. From the beginning, the project has been guided by a view that participation should not be dependent on the volunteers' financial resources. Thus, fundraising is done collectively by the project committee and the volunteers. Grants from foundations and donations from local organizations and individuals, contributions from Bishop's University and Champlain College, Lennoxville, and fundraising activities initiated by volunteers all help provide the necessary funding. The project is grateful for all donations, big and small. While I was never someone who was compelled to go to Thailand myself, I really think that what the Mae Sot Project is doing is ridiculously important work. Education, and good quality education, is really hard to come by. It is vital to the future of our world that people get the education that they need and that they deserve, and that by doing that, we make the world a safer and better place. What I think is great about this project is that it's about providing opportunities. Those opportunities are not just for the people in schools, not just for the Burmese refugees, but it's also a way of showing young teachers, young volunteers from our relatively / extremely sheltered North American environment what things are like in another part of the world where things have not been quite so polished. I think it creates a really interesting opportunity for people to make a difference in the world in a concrete and human-oriented way. It makes people better in all kinds of different parts of the world. In order to have money donated to the project, your charity has to be a registered charity. And I didn't have the time to find out and haven't been able to see today whether this is actually a registered charity because it's involved with the school and draws volunteers from there. But what I can say is that I think that this is a really important project. And regardless of its status, I think that this is something that people should support. So I'm going to put the contact information up, and you can take a look at how to get in touch with the Mae Sot people.